Live.
Sweet.
And
alive.
I had a scare. I tried to boot everything up with Photoshop on. Photoshop takes up 60% of my computer.
Right. Well, of course.
Yeah, those dick pics aren't going to crop themselves.
That's very true.
Widescreen. Turn down the contrast a little. And go into the live chat. Bread ass sup. Lucky bat. Ooh.
Wow, you have to put yourself in the live chat still?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Insane. Ooh, the
Insane.
starting.
It is.
Alright, so I mean, there's not a ton to Stormtroopers. I think I'm going to try, though, to accent the armor a little bit with a combination of Lamian Medium and Null Oil.
Ah.
Just to try to get a little more poppy.
You can call me Poppy.
Mm-hmm.
Bread us up, Lucky Bet, ooh woo, Michael Spitz, howdy do.
Z to the Q!
Hello. To the Q. Hello.
Where's the
howdy
medium
do?
quality? There we go. I'll use this one. And this one. Howdy do, guys. It's Luke here. Commander Cade. Swag.
Swag.
Let's see.
There we go. Live chat enabled. All right. And just like yesterday, we're going to be doing the old-fashioned EOB complete.
Yeah.
Get these out of the way.
Antonio Castillo. Hello.
My strange brain. Hello.
I'm gonna mix up a little 50-50 of Lamian and Null Oil, and then I'll probably use a little bit of this and a little bit of pure Null Oil, because I want some harsher highlights, or I guess some harsher shadows than I got with just the Games Workshop contrast paint. ZNBQ. Luke doesn't say howdy do. He says howdy guys. Nah, he says howdy. It's howdy energy.
It's howdy energy. I guess it'd only be howdy if he's wearing a cowboy hat.
He's probably wearing cowboy boots.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. For some reason, I just assume he never wears pants in any of his videos.
I mean, do any of the YouTubers really?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Kyle Rasman, are we doing the 501st or just the plain old dime a dozen ones? Dime a dozen ones. When did the 501st wear Stormtrooper armor? I guess in the Battlefront 2 game? Was that when they did?
Internet man, heyo, tuning in during class.
Nice. Good. That's when everyone should be watching.
Exactly. I like to think that like the class that you're in is like brain surgery 101 and you have to be paying attention and you're not. That would be pretty fun.
I mean, what class do you have to pay attention for?
Probably that one.
Nah. I bet a lot of brain surgeries, you figure it out on the day.
Oh, yeah. Probably.
Comrade Cade, have y'all ever checked out Daka Daka? I'm thinking of getting a model of the lion. I know of Daka Daka, but I don't think they sell models.
The lion, the witch, and the wardrobe?
You mean Cool Mini or not? I know, didn't they put out a bunch of count as
lions?
40k characters? Well, the lion is one of the Primarchs.
Now you must be lying to me.
Yeah, there's the. Of course, we all know the Primarchs are the Lion, Dorothy.
The Tin Man.
Oh, everyone loves Tin Man.
Yeah,
Of course, Dorothy's gonna miss Scarecrow most of all.
exactly.
Which I bet, yeah, her other friends probably didn't take that too well.
Nope. Catfish 1232. Yo, what's up?
Yo.
It's my favorite fish.
Alright, so I'm probably gonna have to do a little bit of repair work. Also,
Internet
when you're-
man. It is during a color and light painting class.
Ah. When you're putting it over pure white, it's a lot easier to see the brown in the paint than normally.
Mm. Yeah, Null Oil has a little brown in it.
It does.
Well, just like how the like Sharpie marker is purple
Ah. Oh yeah.
when you kind of like
Mhm.
get the color separated. That's my tip of the day.
Get a little bit of his get a little shading on his armor pecs.
My strange brain. How do you guys make water effects without resin?
I don't know.
That's I don't. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, there are. Ah, God.
Like acrylic
I mean, they're
products.
like, yeah, there are products you can buy. I don't know if it's considered resin or if it's just acrylic medium that's thick. I don't know what anything is.
I've seen people do stuff with Mod Podge.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
they put
Yeah,
it
you can
over shiny like tape or acrylic like sheets.
God, what? Wait, it's modeling paste. You can get clear modeling paste.
Mhm.
Usually, modeling paste comes in white, and then you can get it also in clear. You could probably use that, and that's usually acrylic based, but it's not gonna look as good.
I saw a great tutorial today on somebody using extra thick, or not extra thick, extra matte chalk Mod Podge, and I'm like, oh, this looks awesome. And then I looked and it's discontinued.
Probably give people cancer or something.
Probably, I would have bought some though. Yeah, because I wanted to see if I could take the shine off of glossy photos, and you can with that stuff. It was gorgeous. They stippled it on, and it kind of gave it like a pebble finish, and it was super, super, super matte. But yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. So
They stippled it onto like glossy photo paper,
yeah,
basically. Oh, interesting.
it really looks sharp. ZNubiQ tips. Luke even has "How do guys" merch, and dentists are real. He has merch.
That's pretty good. He doesn't plug it. I had no idea. Does he have a Patreon too? Because
I think he does have a Patreon. Antonio Castillo. I painted my stormtroopers using sepia wash to place them in a sandy environment, and looks great. Neat. Yeah, I think I want to go probably as clean as possible, but it is proving a little challenging. Kyle Razman. Meanwhile, I have some detail work on my Storm Raven, and then it'll be ready for my 2,500 point army. I think this flyer box is growing on me, having built it now.
Wow. Kyle
Comrade
Transu,
Kate.
YouTube refused to show me this video until I went straight to your channel. LOL.
Yeah.
We're suing.
Comrade Cade, can you compare the size of the Stormtrooper to a Primaris dude? Yes, I can. This is a Stormtrooper, and this is the Primaris Judicar I just painted. Judiciar! This is the Primaris Judiciar I just painted. So as you can see, he's about the same height actually, but he looks pretty weeny.
He does.
A little shorter.
CWQ, how dare you to do that? Thumbs down for hidden stream.
Yeah. Thumbs down YouTube. Press and throw extra thick.
You're extra thick.
You can make a little more goo.
Love a good goo.
Mm-hmm. Alright, that'll get me a couple more stormtroopers.
Yassine Brown. I was expecting Tempestus stormtroopers. I'm disappointed.
What's a Tempestus stormtrooper?
No idea.
I'm pretty familiar with my stormtroopers. Is that from one of the comic books? I didn't read a lot of the real comic books. I only read Star Wars Tales, which were non-canon comic books.
I've never read anything in my life.
Comrade Cade. EOB merch idea, just JPEGs of Nick and Jay.
Exactly. NFTs.
FTs. Razeus. How are the battle reports coming along? I mean, they're coming. It's up to the patronage over at Patreon.
Exactly. We're way over halfway now.
Woo! Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, lizard on a chair. Whoa.
Exactly.
Watch this guy's codpiece.
Nick, how did you get into the hobby? Well, as a young lad, I put together some like model airplane and some car kits, and then I stopped because they always turned out horrible and were not very fun, and my dad would have to help me, and they always didn't turn out perfect. And then in the middle of high school, Jay started 40K and then showed me all the stuff, and then I started 40K.
And you started
Jay,
with Space Marines.
Yes. We don't care how you started.
No. Merch idea. Discord reaction size on a t-shirt.
Exactly.
Comrade Kate, I would pay you for Patreon, but money.
Exactly.
Well, in that case, as long as you're watching our videos on a loop all day long, then that's plenty of support.
On a giant loop.
Mm-hmm.
And while you're at it, get a few computers going on at the same time.
Exactly. Do your part. But I'm very excited for battle reports. I think it'll be neat.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have a lot of good ideas of how to pull them off.
Mm-hmm.
Neither of us like battle reports, so
That's
our
true.
battle reports are going to be very different from what's out there.
That's very true.
Just can't. I just can't do it. God, they're so long, and they're so boring. Like the games, these war games are really fun to play, but boy, are they just nothing to watch.
Very true. I know. We watched some battle reports recently, like yesterday. We watched just because you were showing me some models.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, good, 2 hours. Nice short one.
Yeah.
Michael Spitz. Nick, the local Michaels is hiring shelf replenishers. It's tempting. Yep. That was my job. Yeah. I mean, if you can get up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., well, you have to get up earlier than that. If you can get to work by 4 a.m., 5 a.m. and make it work, then go for it.
It is nice that they seem to stock everything early in the morning, so they're not in your way all day.
Oh, they're in your way too.
Oh,
it's
okay.
like it's the whole day, but you start that early. It's insane how much crap there is. There's so much stuff, and they're constantly moving things around too. So maybe you don't have a big shipment of stuff. I remember Tuesday was the big shipment day, and that Tuesday sucked because that was the day everyone in the world came in, and you came in extra early, and you worked into like 1 or 2 o'clock. Like it sucked.
I remember at Steinhoffel's we had a truck every day, but on Sundays we didn't have a truck coming. I don't think. Sometimes we would have a Sunday truck, and we'd be pissed for no real reason. I mean, it was our normal workload was doing a truck every day, but it'd be like, God damn, we're gonna do a truck on Sunday.
Yeah.
On Sunday it's just supposed to be pickups, and maybe we'll watch Netflix on the work computer. That's what Sundays are meant for.
I remember when it was getting towards the end of the summer, so they were putting out stuff for like fall and Halloween and stuff. And so I think for a couple weeks we had 2 trucks a week, like Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that sucked. It was all just little pieces of garbage. And one of the big things was you got to make sure you don't, because there's glitter and stuff.
Yeah.
And you really, I know a bunch of people got their phones messed up because the glitter fell into their pockets, and then it got into their phone and shorted their phone.
Yep.
So you had to either keep the phone away or put it in like a baggie so you didn't break your phone. Which is pretty insane. Frozen Throg, I make sure to leave support by liking every live stream.
Commander Cade, the only battle report thing I can watch is the 40K in 40 minutes by Play On Tabletop. I think I've seen some of those, although I think 40 minutes is still too long.
I think they have the best ones, though.
Yeah.
They're really, really good. I mean, I think that there's a reason why they're really popular. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know how there's still battle reports that are 2 hours long. Yeah.
I think some people can listen to it because I'm always looking for stuff. I mean, I like podcasts if I need something for hours, like an interesting conversation. But some people can just be like, 6 up, crunch, crunch, crunch. All right, miss. Turn 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I need something about aliens or else I can't handle life. Has to be about aliens. And also, aliens are real.
What are you guys' thoughts on the new dragon models for Age of Sigmar? I think their pose is a little bit wonky, but otherwise it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty dope. No complaints. I guess the only complaint I'd have is I mean, I don't know how you'd fix this, but it's kind of silly. Both dragons have the same exact pose, even though they're different characters. But I guess you don't buy 2. You just buy 1, and then you pick which dragon you want it to be. If you want it to be the Scarface guy, or you want it to be the cool one.
You mean the Scarface guy?
No, the Scarface guy is not the cool one. The blue one is apparently like the hero, the big hero who's BFFs with Sigmar, and the other one is just some dragon.
But the scars are cooler.
The scars are pretty cool, but I don't know. I mean, they'd have to include what? Another pair of wings and another body and another pair of arms if they wanted to have it a little bit more unique. I guess they'd have to make another dragon.
Although they've done good jobs before, like the Mangler Squigs, you can have it that way or with the Loon Boss.
That is true. I have no idea how they did the Mangler Squig.
And I think that's the same kid. And they look pretty different.
I think everything with wings, like the Swarm Lord has one pair of wings. What else has wings? Angron has one set of wings. Be'lakor, one set of wings. I mean, I guess those guys are more unique than the they're more unique than the dragons. But I think you'd probably buy one dragon and then you're done.
Rondorio, Jay and Nick do a vid on making glitter bases.
Yeah, I was looking for the perfect glitter to represent gold, and I couldn't find anything I really liked. Usually the flakes were too big or too small, and I wanted them to be like exactly the right. I found some that were just the right size, but they were like hexagons, not circles. And I bet the reason they were hexagons is because you can like not have a bajillion wastage from cutting out circles. True. But I wanted little circles.
True. Yeah, the working the old job, circles. People would always want circle stages, but they didn't realize that it was going to cost a bunch in extra material that we would just have to throw out. So then people usually would go and decide to make it rectangular or square. Yep. Commander Cade, has the new Kill Team box dropped yet? No. August, apparently. Sometime in August.
You guys ever watch battle reports that are insanely long? I just watch the long ones while painting. That way I have some background noise. Yeah, I'd much rather watch a podcast. Just if it's literally just noise, I could like put on music.
That's true.
I mean, I can barely follow a battle report if I'm playing it. So whose turn is it? What do I need to roll?
Yeah, and I think we're just we're built a little differently, I think. Yeah, because I can't follow battle reports, even if I knew the armies.
I'm pretty sure I've never watched. You know what? I think I watched one mini wargaming battle report all the way through. I think.
I mean, I said this. I said this on Monday as well. I think we should go stay at their bunker.
Yeah.
How fun would that be?
In Canada. Nick Pekek, have you tried World War II wargaming? That's my game, but I like watching you paint and discuss Legion and 40k. Nope, no interest whatsoever. Do not care about historicals. They're kind of cool looking. I'm much more interested in historical, like people who like build a car or a tank or an airplane perfectly. That's way more interesting to me.
Just not into the war game aspect of that.
I'm playing the French. As opposed to the Gloomspite gets.
That's true. I mean, it's a big ask to say that playing the French would be fun compared to that.
Like, why would I want to play the Allies when I could play as a dragon?
A dragon that hunts Hitler.
Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, if you want to spice up a historical game and make it interesting, there's ways to do it. I know there's like Dust Tactics and Conflict 47, I think, which is like it's a historical, but it's not because it makes up everything. And those are kind of cool looking, especially I forget which one, but one of them has a lot of pinup models.
Well, you're gonna have to figure out which one for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Transu, Jay, and Nick. Don't know if you saw. I got 2 friends into 40K. We're headed to get their first models on Saturday.
Nice.
You tricked them.
You hold them to it.
Yeah. That is fun.
Keep sending them screenshots of models, but not links. Don't let them see the prices.
Yep. Yeah, and then you tell them. This is the thing that Jay says. Every time you play, it's like the models get a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, it's like the pool pass.
Exactly. Use that as an excuse.
You go once, it's $53, but you go 10 times in the season.
Yeah, exactly.
$5.
Exactly.
Maxley Fox, you guys got 50 viewers. Congrats. Woo!
Yep.
ZNBQ. Okay, you can have a circular stage, but you're going to pay for a radius times pi size square stage regardless.
Exactly. Although we had this thing which was kind of cool where we had this. It was like an 8-foot circle stage, and then they did the math to be able to. You could then add like extra circle parts to that stage to make it 8-foot, turn that into like a 12-foot stage, and you add extra like rings to it, and that makes it even bigger, makes it 16-foot, and you could basically make a giant circle stage if you wanted to, but it was all pre-made, and so you couldn't have because everyone wants lights and stuff built into their stages now, and you couldn't do stuff like that. So stuff like that worked out pretty well though.
ZNBQ. It's dust, damn you. Elrondor, you would save a lot of money on miniature purchases if you did historical wargaming. That's true, but the models wouldn't be cool.
You said it, not me.
I don't know. I mean, you can paint 6 blobs that are infantry, or you can have a space marine.
That is true.
Or a squig. Frozen Throg. Games Workshop systems are kind of jank for battle reports. So many interactions. I agree. It's when they literally are trying to explain exactly what's happening, I feel like it falls apart because it's like, who cares? Who cares if you get the +1 from the psychic power, but then they get the -1 from terrain? So, oh my god, that's why they're 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, my commandos are behind a bunch of terrain, so technically it's -2 to hit.
Edit, what's your favorite animal? I don't know, my dog.
Squigs.
The dragon they just showed off. That's my favorite animal.
Yeah. Or the hodag. That's a good one. Really, the hodag is just a squig.
That's true.
If that's a real beast, which it is.
Elrondorio says you, Games Workshop, shills. For reals. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, the models are really cheap. I don't know why everybody complains about it.
Dry brushing is hard to see. White on white. It's either just right or... Oh, I'm going to have to fix that. There's no in between.
What kind of squig, Nick? Bomb squig.
Yeah.
I like bomb squigs. I especially like that new one and that new kill team.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, little bomb squig. Commander Cade, a parent at my work had a sticker on his truck that said, "Sawdust is a man's glitter," and I thought that was funny.
That is funny.
Persian Blue, alright, late but here. Been playing For Honor as a conqueror, painted all yellow with gauntlet symbols on my shield. So is that like Sim City?
I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. I'm up on what the people are playing.
Oh yeah, everyone's playing SimCity 2000.
Yeah.
A classic. I've played some of the newer SimCities. I think they kind of suck. Like, especially compared to just the simple old build a city.
Mm-hmm.
They add things to it.
Ugh, they added things.
Sometimes you can add things to the point in which it's not fun anymore.
Yeah, like if you forget what made it good.
Yeah,
like,
which is what happens.
I remember the new Zoo Tycoon 3. They took away like editing things, and so when you buy a penguin, you buy the entire exhibit and the penguin and the path to the penguin.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you don't even get to decide what your zoo looks like.
Yeah, you know what? That's a little bit kind of what happened with SimCity a little bit. It felt like there was more options to make your city the way that you wanted it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could change elevations and stuff, and then in some of the newer ones you can't.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of lame. Like I know people made perfect replicas of like San Francisco and other cities in that game.
That's sick.
You can't really do that. And of course it doesn't look good because it's like 3 pixels.
Oh yeah.
But it's pretty close. It's as good as you can get.
Mm-hmm. I know Zoo Tycoon 2 was so cool. You could I remember what I would always do, because they would have like different like hemispheres of animals, and so like if I was making the African animals, I would just build a giant chunk of Africa, and then I would use the elevation tool to make like walls between exhibits.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like all the animals are living together, but they're not.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Paquette, what chapter of Space Marine should I play if I start playing 40k, or should I play a different faction? You should play whatever looks coolest, and if that's Space Marines, you should go watch our video called the Periodic Table of Space Marines. Probably set it to speed times 2, playback speed times 2, and then just click. And whatever you land on, that's the chapter, because there's well over 100 chapters in that video.
Exactly. Antonio, making Warhammer Train is the purest way to play SimCity.
Ah, there you go.
Very true.
Get yourself a little cardboard, a little poster board.
Mm-hmm.
Some stickers. Nah, probably not stickers. Maybe stickers. Maybe the right stickers.
Maybe some stencils?
Yeah, some stencils would be cool. Is there a way for there to be like stickers, like textured stickers?
I mean, you could take a sticker and then add texture to it.
Yeah, like I wonder, like what about like a big sticker of like diamond plate, like steel diamond plate?
They have vinyl that's like that, but it's not. There's no texture to it. Like it's just printed essentially. And I don't know if you can get it in the right scale. Because I'm sure you can get it for like the back of your truck.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that they have mats that have that on there.
Mm-hmm. Jason, Alaska. Most of the historical miniatures I have seen have been rather low quality, like Sega, SPQR, and Fireforge. Jason, Alaska. It's like historical miniatures are stuck in the 1980s in regards to miniature sculpting and tech. Interesting. I wonder if it's just their audience is so small. Like Games Workshop has all the money, and so they can really try out some stuff.
Because they're Monopoly.
Because they're a monopoly. But poor old little whatever you call it, they only grandpas and people buy their minis, so they gotta take what they can get.
Only grandpas. Only grandpas.
Only grandpas.
Yeah, that's my favorite website. Just grandpas being grandpas.
Idiot. What's your favorite color? Blue.
Orange.
That's the normal one. That's what everyone says.
Yes.
Yeah.
El Rondorio, but if you use custom train, you won't have rules for the pieces.
That's true.
But you can make up rules.
Yeah, or you can just use like the rules for the terrain that you can buy from Games Workshop. Unless they sell it in a different book, which often happens.
But how are you going to play at Warhammer World?
Oh no! How are you going to bring your soda cans and cardboard to Warhammer World?
Oh no!
Warhammer World must have terrain for you.
Yeah.
Why would anyone go?
And wouldn't it be funny if their terrain was cardboard boxes?
Oh,
and
that'd be
cans?
great. No, their stuff is all Etsy 3D prints.
Oh,
but don't buy other people. We bought it, but guys don't buy it.
Yeah, it's all third party stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That would be so funny.
And then you're like, why? And they're like, because God, have you seen how expensive our terrain is? I mean, we can't afford that.
Mm-hmm.
My strange brain, in 40 years, all orcs will have the same straight face, and then Games Workshop will make a new box, and one orc is showing his teeth, and all the 40k fans will say that orc in the box has so much life.
What?
I don't get it.
Because there's not enough smiling orcs? Because we're not in 3rd edition anymore?
Cheap Styles. Ah, man, Stormtroopers. Finally, I get to see you paint some Legion. Yeah, I like Legion. I'm debating on if I turn this guy into a security trooper. Who they made a brief appearance in The Mandalorian. I know mostly they're from Battlefront 2, the new Battlefront 2. The inferior Battlefront 2, in my opinion. I mean, I'm sure it's like a better shooter, but it's not as good a game. Because the old game, the 2002 Battlefront 2 was great. It was just capture the flag mixed with tag. It wasn't like a realistic third-person shooter. Although I think the new one is a first-person shooter. Which I also feel like takes a little bit of the fun out of it. Because, like, is it that much fun if you're running around as a stormtrooper in first person? I mean, the guns look like normal guns.
They do.
Bugs, what do you think about the new terrain rules? No idea.
No idea. No idea.
Frozen Throg, Green Stuff World has PVC sheets of diamond pattern steel. Ah, yeah. It's not just Green Stuff World. It's there's a lot of styrene companies that have stuff like that. I have some. I know there's also a brick texture, which is fairly popular with scale model makers.
ZNBQ heading out. Have a nice night, everyone.
Good night, Z-Noobs.
We'll miss ya.
Mm-hmm.
It's a noob night.
Noob. Noob.
Noob.
Michael Spitz, give us a code word for when Games Workshop breaks into your house and forces you to shill. I mean, we're right now we're freelance shills, but hopefully we become corporate shills.
Oh yeah.
That's really the goal.
Mm-hmm. Jeez, we should have made really, really crappy 3D animation, and maybe they would hire us.
I saw a video today from a channel that had a little over 3,000 subscribers, and they were sent to Dominion Box.
Yeah, but yeah, a bunch of people were.
Mm-hmm.
I think people ask. I think that's what
Could
it is.
be.
I think people ask, and then sometimes they do it.
We should ask for that dragon.
Were they? Yeah, we should. When
Yeah.
did they? Was it a British person? Were
Yes,
they?
I think it was.
Yeah. Hmm.
I wonder if it's just because the shipping is so cheap. Although they have a distribution center here.
That's true.
I wonder if it's just they don't have someone on the line to like pull a box and ship it.
I don't know. Yeah, but I've noticed that some really small channels will get it, but they're in England.
Yeah. Prussian Blue, am I weird for loving Imperial Fists and Iron Warriors? No. It'd be weird if you were like, I really like Imperial Fists and Tau. That would be bizarre. And a little wrong.
Mm-hmm. Although we don't judge here, except we will behind the back.
Yeah, no judgment whatsoever. I mean, it's kind of sick, but no judgment.
Yeah, it's almost completely disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
It might be one of the most disgusting things I've ever heard, but no judgment.
Present Throg, what is the airspeed of an unladen swallow? Present Throg, Battlefront 4? Is there a Battlefront 4? I thought they went Battlefront 1, Battlefront 2, and then Battlefront 1, and then Battlefront 2 again. Because if we use the same names, sometimes people think they're the same thing. I don't know. Why does everything use the same goddamn name? George Wilson, I live really close to Warhammer World, and I don't want to bring third party, which is kind of sad. Well, I mean, it is Warhammer World.
That is true.
It's not the friendly local gaming store.
Exactly.
Nick Pickett, Darth Maul or Darth Vader? Darth Vader. Although Darth Maul is pretty awesome.
I mean, would you bring your knockoff Disney to Disney World?
I remember earlier this year they said Disney put out or not this year. Whenever the Star Wars Edge opened, they were like, "Don't come in costume, please, stop."
Yep.
And people were like, "They're stifling our creativity. They hate the fans." They're like, no,
Yeah,
they don't. They don't want a fat stormtrooper doing anything weird to a kid in their park.
Yeah. Also because, like, they have people that dress up as stuff.
Yeah, they have
And so
stormtroopers walking around.
It would be confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can I have a picture? And then you realize it's not a Disney person.
Mm-hmm.
That would be weird.
Or the person does something weird, and then they're like, "Oh my god, why would Disney have done this?"
That's true.
So yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. You saw the fat stormtrooper balls?
Although people were angry because apparently you can wear the costumes that you can buy at Disney World.
Well, of course.
But they're not like good costumes, and they're meant for children. Your little 11-year-old kid can dress up as Rey if she wants.
So now you're telling me that Star Wars is for kids, and Disney World and or Disneyland might be for kids as well, and not for adults.
What I'm trying to say is that Disney is for everyone except racist, bigots, and sexists. And if you disagree, you will not be missed. I think that's a statement that Disney put out. I am Alfarius. I am Alfarius.
This is true.
Frozen Throg. Maybe I should ask. Hey, Games Chef, I have one subscriber and make no content. Can I have a box?
And the subscriber's my mom.
Yeah.
My strange brain. If you show up to Warhammer World with third-party terrain, they will snap your kneecaps backwards and throw you out.
I think that is exactly what happens. They don't take that lightly. They'd be like, "Oi!" I love, one of my favorite things is the Models and Memories Weekly that has like the most views is the one about no 3D printing at Warhammer World.
Mm-hmm.
And the hilarious thing is I don't even talk about it. I just turn it into a big joke.
Mm-hmm.
But a bunch of people are like, he doesn't get into it until 11 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wait, so you were satisfied with the joke though? Like you want people to get there and hear it?
Yeah.
Declan Russell, do you think it's worth getting into Star Wars Legion? I think so. I mean, the starter box has everything you need for 2 people, and it's like $80
Mm-hmm.
for tons of models. I mean, 14 models aside, and then they each have the Imperials have speeder bikes, and the Rebels have a walker. Oh, and it also comes with Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader, so I feel like it's worth it.
And special dice, right?
And special dice,
See?
and a bunch of
That's
cool
why.
cards.
Yep. But really, you bought it for the dice.
Yeah, that's really the main buy-in is the dice.
Element Air TV finally got to catch a live stream.
Yeah, nice.
Free reliable guy. I love this channel. I just found it today. Been watching all day.
Wow, nice. And now you're seeing us
Awesome.
live.
Imagine that.
It's quite a... I often have that where I discover a new YouTube channel. Although I don't think I ever end those rabbit holes with a live stream. That'd be fun.
Exactly.
It'd be really funny. I was like, I've been watching you guys all day. You suck. Some of the worst videos I've ever seen.
Exactly.
Just wanted to make sure you're aware.
I just wanted to see how bad they could get.
Yeah.
And damn. Now we're gonna end it with a terrible live stream.
Lucky bad. Would you bring your own sea to SeaWorld?
Exactly.
Moneteer, as a YouTube professional with twice the sub count of Frozen Throg, I think I am also entitled to promotional content from Games Workshop.
Exactly.
El Rondorio, Games Workshop put out the "You Will Not Be Missed" statement as far back as 5th edition. I saw it in my 5th edition 40k manual. I'm pretty sure that line has been published in every Games Workshop rulebook. Or not every Games Workshop one, but every 40k one ever made.
Ah.
But it seems like most people missed it. That it's a thing from the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, hey, they're talking about me. I'm like, really? Because
Nope.
they kind of just brought up that if you're an asshole, they don't want you playing. They are talking about me. Jason Alaska, you're gonna trigger the Arch subscribers with all this PC talk. Absolutely. Daniel Roberts, Legion terrain is pretty awesome looking. Great tables at Lone Star Open. Ooh. Like the official Legion terrain or the 3D print stuff? Because I've seen both and it looks pretty dope. It's a little sad that the only way to get C-3PO and R2-D2 is with the crashed escape pod terrain piece. Although it's still pretty cool looking and I kind of want it. Because we all know the absolute powerhouse of combat that is C-3PO and R2-D2.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, R2 has a kill count.
I'd paint mine with the red arm.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
when he was cock blocking Han and Leia again after 30 years. You're probably wondering, wow, how I got this red arm.
Jason in Alaska. The Games Workshop statement was the best version of self-reporting. That's very true.
USA Libertarian, when Games Workshop comes for you and assimilates you with mind control, look directly into the camera and say help, and we will come rescue you. Yeah, the two things I really want, like once I get them, I'll feel really like we've succeeded. Is when we get the YouTube plaque for 100,000, or is it for 100,000 subscribers?
Yep.
And then when we get a cease and desist letter from Games Workshop, that's when I really know we've arrived. And I'll frame them both.
Which one do you think will come first?
Boy, I mean we're over 50,000.
I will probably get that one. I mean, we don't really do anything naughty.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You got to do some more naughty stuff. I guess they could come after us for our periodic table of Space Marine video.
They could. It is an animation. Although technically we didn't use any of their assets. Although I guess technically the animators didn't either. We used their characters, which is the problem.
Yeah.
The periodic table of things that are of space cadets.
Yeah.
Of armored space cadets. We was like, they're drawn far too poorly to be Space Marines.
Wouldn't that be amazing if that's what they said? Don't worry about it. They look horrible. Not even close.
Champ Styles, love Legion Terrain. The 3D prints, I highly recommend the downed AT-AT. Holy cow, that must still be huge.
Michael Spitz, they could get you after your intro in every video.
That's true.
This is true. I have a feeling that they probably won't, though.
Yeah.
I know. I've thought about it. You can go in and delete parts of your videos. So we could just delete every single intro out and have the videos be a little weird. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Mostly because it's obviously a space soldier painting a smaller space soldier.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even look like a Space Marine.
No. Exactly. It's just a random space soldier. Yeah. Just like our the cookie cutters.
Exactly.
Futuristic space soldiers. Completely different. Frozen Throg. No naughty stuff yet. Sexy Space Marines when?
Oh yeah, we're gonna make our female sisters of battle pretty soon. Or not female sisters of battle, female Space Marines.
There you go. Who are doing big things. Female sisters of battle.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Never been done in the history of Games Workshop.
Yeah, people would go crazy about that.
Maximum Default, is there a specific reason why you want us to dislike the video? Dislike it and find out.
Exactly. Dislike. Lucky Bat, how would you feel if Games Workshop wanted to buy your cookie cutters?
That'd be amazing.
They should buy the idea for 100,000. Oh, yeah. I think that'd be perfect. Like, it'd be kind of great if they made like metal ones.
Yeah.
Like legit metal ones. That'd be pretty cool.
This is kind of a like. Have you ever seen cookie cutters be made?
Yes,
It's cool.
it's really cool.
It's like a bunch. It's they have like the shape just made out of a giant hunk of steel, and then robot arms form like metal around it, like just a regular sheet of metal, and the metal is exactly the right size.
It's pretty cool. And they should do that.
Yeah, and it's an incredible piece of engineering so that Grandma can make Illinois shaped cookies.
Exactly.
Michael Spitz, if you don't dislike the stream, Nick will show up to your house and do his orc voice.
Well, good thing I don't have an orc voice. This is my orc voice. Just in general.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as we all know, Jay has the quite the orc voice. Exactly. See how great that is?
Mm-hmm. It's
Jeez, I felt like I was in the far
future.
future.
It's wag. Like it's like a guttural guh, not a guh. It's a guh.
Exactly.
I still think the best video we've ever published is available on Patreon. And it's an orc song. What a wonderful wag.
Well, exactly.
I think you might be able to go. Maybe I might have been on a Patreon only stream, but I did do some fun orc singing or something like a million years ago.
Yeah, I think that was a Patreon.
I think, yeah, it was probably
Patreon stream, and I don't know which stream that was.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it was an oldie but a goldie. So yeah, if somebody wants to go through and watch all of them and report back.
Well, there's only like 38 of them.
Yeah. It's pronounced war with a prolonged guttural tone.
Exactly.
Element Air TV, I'm painting up my apothecary. Nice background noise. Wow. Official pronunciation guide posted in a previous issue of White Dwarf.
Well, there you have it.
Mm-hmm. And then do Gretchen sound like Mickey Mouse?
I like to think so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oh no! Now Disney's gonna take down the stream.
Oh no! Oh, yeah, Disney don't mess around.
Nope. They do not. Oh! Wow. Well, the stream is about to end, but I'm gonna say this one thing real quick. So there was they did a live version of the Little Mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
I think in Disneyland, or I don't think it was Disneyland. I don't know. It was like some sort of recorded event, right?
Was it like
And
a,
so we were
a
doing
Disneyland abroad or something?
No, it was. I don't know what it was. I think it was at a real theater, but they recorded it for something. I don't know what it was. And it was like the Little Mermaid live or something. And we built the stage for it, but they wanted to make these handrails that had the Disney logo on it, but they wouldn't let us do the laser cutting. They did it themselves because they want to be in charge of the logo.
Ah.
So they cut the pieces that we put on the handrail.
Wow.
It's kind of crazy. That's how much they care about their IP. And speaking of IP,
yeah,
that's the end of the stream.
Oh yeah, this stream is gonna end the second I finish this holster.
Exactly. We had a video out yesterday. We have a video out at 5 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, everybody get pumped for tomorrow's video. It's really good.
It is really good. Very, very happy with it.
All right, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, holster. End stream.